Welcome back to Class Culture. My voice it's almost there. It's almost there. It sounds weird. I feel like it sounds weird, and it is what it is. Welcome back, Hearts of Gold. This is a Sunday, October 3rd, 2021, a word of worship. Pardon moi if it's just a little bit late. We just had a great day in the real world, off the internets, in the YouTubes, and off the webs. So I appreciate your time and attention. Shout out to the replay crew. Shout out to everyone enjoying the playlist, because this is not the first one, but I appreciate you if this is the first one for you. Thank you so much. While you're here, please subscribe, like, and share. I am still a content creator growing my channel organically. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up. And remember to always hit all the reminders on the videos in the upcoming lineup, and at the same time you subscribe. In order to chat during my lives, you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 days. So yes, we are what we're doing is called purging and merging, and I appreciate you. So it's so nice to see people drop down and go, all right, you are a subscriber. I'm also a subscriber. So that's another way I get to support content creators. That's another way I get to support other YouTubers. We over here in Class Culture love to help those that are working on their 1,000, 2,000. I personally am working on my 3,000. I appreciate you so very much. Now, welcome to a word of worship. If this is your first time, this is Gigi Darling as a Taoist, enjoying the Bible and its contents based on a situation called research. I love researching in the Bible. It has stories. It's about morality. It's about loyalty. And today we're going to talk about behavior. So it's not just about worship. You don't even have to be Christian to appreciate it, because guess what? One side of my family was Baptist. The other side of my family was Catholic. In our family, we have atheists. In our family, we have Taoists. In our family, we have Buddhists. It's up to you. This is America. You get to decide. And I will be doing old nasty story time after this. I couldn't figure it out whether I want to do story time first or this. I said, nope, let's do the word of worship. The story time will follow. Story times also have a playlist. So remember to look in all of my description boxes and just go to the playlist. You can find them. Let's talk about 1Peter 3:7. Now there are lots and lots and lots and lots of scripture regarding behavior. Well, I wanted to bring it home for what's happening to me in real time. Shout out to the future. Shout out to my members in the clique. Yes, hashtag 100. Please help me reach 100 members by the end of the year. I'm going to be doing contests where everyone is going to be able to watch. But guess what? Only members can participate and win. Holidays are coming. Now, I took a old nasty trip to Macy's and a couple of stores today. The sales are starting. The holiday gift packages are starting. They're starting to decorate. I love when Macy's, they do that family and friends thing closer and closer as they get to the holiday seasons, and you get all kind of fun things. You know what my favorite thing is, you guys. I'm not going to, I'll remind you. So there'll be a Christmas haul, all that good stuff. But yeah, just get ready, because they are cutting prices on everything. So if you are in the gift giving mood, if you are deciding to exchange gifts with loved ones, start buying now. That's my best advice. And then save December for yourself. Okay. And that is a religious holiday. You don't even have to be Christian or religious. Everyone likes getting gifts. So let's talk about that. Oh behave. Okay? What I like to do with the Bible is cross-reference it. As a writer and a filmmaker, we often use the Bible for characters, storytelling. We want to see if that story has been told already. We want to see what the angle is and what the lesson is and who was involved. You could just reference the Bible and talk about the people without even talking about a holy or Jesus or forgiveness or sins. You don't even have to talk about that. Talk about the wars. Talk about Queen Sheba. Talk about the Africans in the Bible. It's amazing. So that's what a word of worship is about. So thank you, day ones and hearts of gold that already know. I see the numbers climbing on a word of worship. If you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy my first one, the second one, and all the ones in between. So thank you. If you're looking for insight, thank you for enjoying these episodes. And they can live forever. These are videos that will be here when I turn 100. Oh, yeah, I'm claiming it. Knock on everything. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Now, I really don't have any images, but we have lots of things to look at. We're going to look at two-faced it in the Bible. Oh! G.G. Darling, there's no such thing. Oh, yes, there is. And I spelled word wrong. Okay, I just fixed it. Immature adults in the Bible. Oh, yes. Responsible women in the Bible. Now, we know there are responsible men in the Bibles. They get great movies made about them, like Moses and David and, all of that. But let's give the women some shine, okay? Then we're going to go to Open Bible, Bible Gateway, and Belief.net. I've studied theology. You don't have to feel away. I think when people talk about the Bible and religion and beliefs and Moses, they start internalizing it. Well, get out your feelings, get out your linglings, get out your chest. We're just talking about the stories. Relax. Don't y'all play video games where y'all kill video characters? Well, let's just talk about the characters in these scriptures. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a preacher, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a nun. No, let's just talk about it. Do it with ease. You could talk about the Bible at a old nasty cocktail hour at a bar. Who cares? It's just conversation, right? So it's the first thing I want to look at is two-faced it in the Bible. That's juicy, ain't it? Let's look it up. Two-faced it in the Bible. You said, Gigi Darling, stop lying on the Bible. I said, excuse me. Excuse me. I bet y'all looking for your Bible now. You're going to dust it off. You're going to open it up. You're going to pry open it. It's going to be some dust and moss. Going to fly out of there because y'all all heathens and stuff. But yeah, two-faced in the Bible, fakeness, bad friends. I'm trying not to curse during these. The universe know who I am. I ain't ashamed. A double-minded person cannot receive from God. Fake love, hypocrisy, all these words people like to put in their YouTube titles and stuff. So when you go down, shout out to the internationals, hearts of gold. Love you. All of these links always are down below in the description box. We call it downtown. 100 verses, 66 verses. What does the Bible say about being two-faced? A double-minded man is unstable in all ways. See, you don't have to be religious or nothing to get that teaching. If somebody wrote that 2,000 years ago, we got to give them a hand. Come on now. And what? I don't need to rewrite nothing. It's already there. A double-minded man is unstable. How you going to say something to one person or me, and then I turn the corner or I leave the restaurant And you talking about my shoes. You should have said you don't like the color while I was here. You scared. Why can't you say it in front of my face, Lucifer? Okay. Demon. Uh-huh. A double mind is having in the mind opposite or opposing views at different times. Why do you have to lie to people? Just don't say nothing at all. I don't like that saying, if you don't have nothing nice to say. No, tell me if it's not nice. Deirdre, that color green don't go good. Oh, thank you. Let me cover it up. Sure. Thank you. Yeah, I probably agree to you. It's like, you know what? I just threw it on, but you're right. This is going to the Goodwill. Come on. To be double-minded is to be inconsistent, vacillating, to be and act one way today and be and act some other way tomorrow. I know that took the fun out of dragging and gagging somebody, didn't it? No, it's right there. They ain't talking about Jesus. They ain't talking about Moses. Ain't nobody baptized and nothing in that sentence. It's just factual. Okay. Now, I know I squeezed that one out. When you go on news, you get other things. Now, it might not be exactly, because what does fantasy football have to do with it? But you know what I'm saying. Here you go. Here you go. People are talking about it. It's referenced. There it is. Now, if you go to images, I just thought, some of it. It's a lot of affirmations, right? The devil doesn't come dressed in a red cape and pointy horns. He comes as everything you've ever wished for. Don't you love it? Ooh, that's going on in the boardroom, aka community tab. Don't you love that one? Ooh, I want to kiss it. Can I? And it's usually cute too. Yeah. You should only date and make a whoopee with people that aren't perfect. Did I say that? I sure did. I sure did. See, look at that. Demon season. Okay. Hypocrisy. So enjoy. Bible verses about deceiving friends, backstabbers, and a betrayal. Enjoy. Been there. Studied that. Don't got the t-shirt. Okay. Now, yeah, it's come. I should stop trying to do any. I will be out all week today in the lounge because I'm trying to get my voice back. It's coming. It's coming. Immature adults in the Bible. Don't you call me no lie. I'm about to just demonstrate. Okay. Now, sometimes I spell words wrong. Just get over it. I don't want to change it because I already found it. Even if I spell something wrong. But look at this. Spiritual immaturity, childish behavior. Immaturity is a sin because after a while, it's not even funny. You know, when you're 13, you're acting like you're 13 and you fall off of something and break your arm. Well, you're 13. But, when you're in your late 40s or whatever, it's not funny. Now you're going to get gangrene and your arm going to fall off, right? Because you're old. Now, when you go down, you're going to find other things. I'm sorry. I tell people all the time, I wasn't a yeller. I was a making it make sense, like we say in the beef sector, when I was raising my children. And I would give them lessons, childlike, curious, fearless, trusting, resilient, kind, happy, engaging, energetic, fun-loving, wearing pink wigs, childish, short-tempered, needy, greedy, aggressive, jealous, suspicious, stressed, tired, ashamed. I mean, really, I don't have, look, I'm trying not, okay, this is class culture. We got to put that on the community tab. Sure. I just love looking at lions, don't you? I'm so grateful, and I love my lioness nose. If you don't have a lioness nose, I'm sorry. Where is your black DNA? Because I'm happy with mine. I am. Love your neighbor as yourself. Well, you tried. That don't mean you're going to get along. But I get it. I get it. I just like his face. I like his mane. Ooh, now you know. Shh. I'm still laughing for myself. Don't tell nobody. Okay, let's close it. And I am very organized, you guys. I am. So it's not like I got a bunch of stuff. As soon as I'm done with it, I put it where it belongs. Now let's look up responsible women in the Bible. This is going to be a quick one because I want to do my story time. And you're going to participate because we're going to do another show in a series that we've started. I still don't know what to name it, about a bad behavior. And then you know what it is in real time. But everybody knows what it is, right? Responsible women, I spelled it wrong. In the Bible, the purpose of a woman in the Bible, women's role in the church according to the Bible, how to be a good woman according to the Bible. People make money off of rewriting stuff that's already been written, so I don't even know. And the reason why I left this up, like if I spell it the correct way, it's the correct way down below. Other things came up like this. So I had to do both. Okay. These prominent women, including the matriarchs, which I am in my family, Sarah, and all these other folks, and they say Miriam was a prophetess. A lot of us are, right? Aren't we in our own way? A common phenomenon in the Bible is the pivotal role that women take in subverting man-made power structures. Absolutely. When things got to change, they got to change. And we put our foot down. Or we bring the change by demanding it. Yeah. But this is what I love about this particular topic. It's about, behave. Does it matter who needs to behave? No, it's about behaving. When we won't put up with something any longer. Okay? It's easy breezy, right? So then we put in images, when wars have to come to an end, when we're tired of bad behavior, if somebody is breaking the law, you are to encourage the young women to love their husbands and their children. So of course, we have a role as elders. We have a role as matriarchs. We have a role as good human beings. Forget the sex. We have a role of being good friends. We have the role of hanging out together and having fun and treating each other correctly. We have that role. And we give birth to human beings. Okay, to be honest with you. So enjoy that topic. You get to do what's next, and that's your own research. I'm going to look for some related searches. You know how we rock and roll. And it's also our role to behave a certain way, because guess what? I don't know why people, they'll have children in the room, and they'll pretend like the children aren't watching them. They're watching everything you do. They hear you. They watch you. They smell you. They mimic you. They study you. They judge you. They get mad at you. And guess what? If you have bad behavior, so will they too. And guess what? You're the only one to blame. You're the only one to blame. That's where children get their behaviors from, by watching you. And children are children. Let children be children. Do not argue in front of your children. Do not hate in front of your children. Do not curse in front of your children. Do not have bad vibes in front of your children. Don't play evil, wicked music in front of your children. Don't play horrible, sexualized music in front of your children. Even if you don't worship the Bible, meditate and try to be a good parent in front of your children. I guess there are no related searches. We killed it. Okay. Now let's look at the 3 webbies that I have for us. The first one is Open Bible. I got so many windows open, you guys. Give me a second. Yeah. Yes. Be demanding of yourself. Because to be honest with you, you're lacking. Which one is Open Bible? Okay. Got to look at a little icon. You're lacking. Now, when you go to the Open Bible and Immature Man, it should be AN, but it's okay. Relax. Okay. 57 Bible verses. I chose the Peter one, and we'll look at that. It's already open. I'm not going to click it here. I just want to show you. Look, you could take all year. Just pick one every weekend. What is it? 52 weekends. Look, I'm old. I forget. Right? James 3:13. Ooh, shout out to 3:13. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. Wisdom is meekness. How about that? So anything, Timothy. I don't know. I just love the book of Timothy. Don't ask me why. I should just do something about the book of Timothy. It's just something about it. It just hits for me. The saying is trustworthy and deserving of full acceptance that Jesus, or Christ Jesus, came into the world to save sinners, of whom I am the foremost. I get Jesus and his purpose. Why? Because you are a human being. So he came in the form of a human being. I get it. And I don't even have to worship Christianity. It's not hard. You know, and the fact that, you know, St. Mary's is a saint. Well, she gave birth to him. All women should be held in high esteem. I mean, really, is it that hard? But anyway, more and more and more. Okay, now close your eyes. I'm going to go really quick to the top. Okay. A, B, C. You know what I'm saying? It's on and on and on and on and on. You can find whatever you want. Just plug it in here. Okay? Like if we plugged Two-Faced. Two-Faced. That's the street thing. There you go. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all ways. Have fun. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Yeah, I need that screenshot. Sorry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, we need that one. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. That's why people are angry all the time, because somebody already written it. No one has to rewrite it. No one has to recreate anything. You can be an atheist and appreciate that statement. Okay. Okay, I squeezed it out. I wasn't supposed to. What's the next one? Let's go here first. Yeah, we're going to get bombed. Here we go. 1Peter 3:7. Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way. What is wrong with that? Just sit down and figure it out. Look, I've had 2 marriages. The first one, not so much, but the second one was 4 seasons and minimum 2 years. The first year was the dating. The second year was the courting and the planning. And then boom. So we had already known each other for 2 years before we even got married. And that was later in life. The first was the year thing. You know what I mean? But listen to this. Showing honor to the woman. So people, just get right with the get right. They're supposed to show honor. Now they say here the weaker vessel. That's not shade. That's not shameful. That's not wrong. Men are physically stronger. That's what they meant. In other words, you're supposed to protect her and honor her. I'm good with it. But guess what? I was a whole single mom for 15 years. So I know how to be the mommy and the daddy and raise a child. So I'm not trying to say, don't hit me with that, oh, that was a long time ago. No, it's not. That's women want that in a relationship. Men want that in a relationship. Any sex partner wants that in a relationship. Live in an understanding way. Showing honor to the man or the woman. Forget what type of vessel it is. And then they say, since they are heirs with you, and your children are going to be your heirs. I mean, this is so beautiful. It's almost like poetic. Since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. Good grief. I don't have to look. Next time you go on a date, hand this to somebody. That's it. That's all. If they can't stay within those, then keep looking. Keep going. Keep going. Because who has the time? Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm here. Who has the time? That's what makes the world go round, right? People make the world go round. I'm sorry, my voice got to come back. Shout out to the beef sector. Shout out to the interview sector. Shout out to the production sector. Shout out to the cosplay sector. We dance, we sing, we enlighten. We got gags and tracks, and we like to keep it 100 in class culture. Was that the best verse we've done so far? For me, yeah. It's yeah. Well, I like Timothy, but yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, StreamYard, child, get out of here. Look. I can't close that part. It won't let me close it. It won't let me close it. It's remember, they used to stalk us in the emails. Then they stalked us on Facebook. Now they stalking us when we pull up stuff. Sure. Now let's talk about it. Even if you're not Christian, take the word Christian out. 7 important responsibilities of a wife. A Christian wife is a woman of great character. That's nice. What's wrong with that? A woman is clothed with strength and dignity. Of course we are. See? So, I had to clean up that weak vessel thing, but that's not what they meant. They meant that he's supposed to protect. And dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Okay. That's what I do. Without a doubt, God gives women strength, particularly in our marriages. We're better when we have a partner, aren't we? I am. I don't want people to be lonely. If you're in your 70s, you can still find someone. I just don't want people to be lonely. I'm going into my goldens. I was my mother's caregiver. She was not single. She was all dated up and mingled. Okay, not when she was ready to ascend, but when she first moved into her senior home, she had already had a boyfriend, child. Okay. So I don't want people to be lonely. I don't want people to be wanting, but you have to be like that scripture said, understanding. Find somebody, because there's somebody there for you. And be nice. Oh, you have to be nice. You have to behave. When we become wives or partners, we also become stewards of strength, because you got that. They got your back. You there. It's two hearts beating. It's 2 sets of eyes. It's 4 arms. It's 2 incomes. It's 2 people helping clean the house. You're stronger. We are responsible and accountable for how we our strength. Now that's old nasty type people. A Christian wife is a woman of strength. She's undeterred by those who say something can't be done. That's the truth. Her God-given passion produces clear-eyed purpose, deep compassion, and a bold spirit that has the power to transform her marriage. Absolutely. But guess what? You got to be on this. You can't be. If she's 80, you need to be 100, men. And vice versa. If he's 80, you need to be 100, or match it. Don't go below. But even a strong-willed woman runs into issues along her journey. Sometimes her determination and strength will lead a child. Leslie need to come back and clean this up. Her strength leads to misunderstandings and breakdowns in her relationships, and the only one that can help her overcome them is God and or the power of your purpose and your worship. I can still read this. It's okay. And they go on and on and on. A noble character, wisdom, strength, uplifting, fun. It's the holidays. We're going to decorate. We're going to have fun. We're going to clean the sheets. We're going to buy a new dress. We're going to buy a new lipstick. We're going to go out. All of that good stuff. Love your partner. Be of noble character, strength and dignity. And imitate a Christ in her marriage. Care for her family. That's a beautiful picture. Be a companion. Make sure Christ is a foundation or whoever you deem to worship, because it's America. And that's it. What is wrong with that? Except that, nasty sentences. So up here, I like it too, because they talk about faith and prayer, health and wellness, entertainment, love and family, and inspiration. Now let me see. I think that's it. And then I'm gonna do in real time, nasty story time. Yep. All right. I'm just making sure, you guys. Now you might ask, because I am going to include this in this video. Well, Gigi darling, you're not Christian, you're not you're not Baptist, you're not Catholic. You said one side of your family is Baptist, the other side of your family is Catholic. Yes, I was raised in both. However, as I became an adult, I started feeling freer. I started growing out of. I started delving into other things like yoga. And through yoga, I found Tao or Taoism. Okay? So this is going to be a double share. Give me a second. So let's look up yoga first. And yoga is meditation and also prayer. And through that, now I don't attend any of these, so don't waste your time. Yoga is a group of physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines that originated in ancient India, aimed at controlling and stilling the mind, as in be still, and recognizing the detached witness consciousness as untouched by the activities of the mind and mundane suffering. It was an easy ascension for me. And I mean that. I know everything about theology. I've studied it. Trust me, don't go there. I have friends that are Jewish and say you're the most Jewish person and you're a better Jew than I am. I know all of that. But for me, it was a personal choice. And I love yoga. And through yoga is how I found Tao or Tao. Yoga improves strength, balance, and flexibility. Because I'm a healthy person. I have to be healthy. So I incorporated my health along with my worship. And that's why it makes sense to me. Yoga helps with back pain. Yoga can ease arthritis. Yoga benefits heart. It relaxes you. It helps you sleep better. Yoga can mean more energy and brighter moods. Yoga helps you manage stress. So I encourage everyone, even though if that's not your get down, I don't care. I am speaking my truth and it's my channel. Shout out to Joey Beauty. I hope she laughs every time she hears me do that. Now, I'm just going to show this one definition and then you can follow the story times over on the playlist. And story time, folk, you can get ready for why I am a Taoist in less than 20 minutes in real time. Tao definition. All right. So when you put it in there, you see old nasty yin and yang. You'll see all these other things that it is all about behavior and health as well. Definition. Don't ask me what That is Scrabble. A symbol, meaning, Hindu, philosophy, beliefs. Okay. Now, Tao or Dao, it says right here, over here, is a Chinese word signifying the way, path, route, or route. Okay. Road, or sometimes more loosely, doctrine, principle, or holistic beliefs. It's just who I am. Now we're going to go up here. The absolute principle underlining the universe, combining within itself the principles of yin and yang. And I'll stop there. No, I won't. And the signifying the way or code of behavior. Oh, behave. Now, I wanted to stop there because I just wanted you to get into the process and the method of going forward and learning yourself. Now, the core definition of Catholic is universal. Okay? So, for me, it all tied in. Okay? That's where I'm going to leave you. It's about behavior. And when I come across and through and around and in the, let's just say, the path of someone who is struggling, I know I'm on the right path because I don't have those struggles in my life. We might encounter people. We might get kikis. We might get tested and turned and troubled. But when you're on a path, nobody can take that away. And that's what I love, because I don't have to feel lost. I don't have to feel like I'm a sinner. I don't have to feel like I do anything wrong. I don't break laws. I'm not a criminal. I don't bother people. So I'm following. I'm Cody fingers in the air, obeying. I needed more. And through the journey of staying healthy, through the journey of becoming in my, golden years, through the journey of a pandemic and wellness and becoming a grand and still being a matriarch and being also a, what people like to say, an elder, and maybe even, I hope, to some people who are on the wrong path, get it together and become a mentor. That's fine. You don't even have to tell me. I'm just saying, get it together. Keep it 100, because it's your vessel. It's your life. It's your purpose, but only you can determine it. You can only watch me demonstrate it. That's nice. But guess what? You have a life too. When are you going to choose to do what you need to do to, behave and have a good life? Because if you're watching me have a good life, well, so can you. You don't have to do what I do. You don't have to have the same hobbies. You don't have to wear beautiful, lovely golden Bernices on your head, but you do have to get it together, and you do have to stop bothering people, and you do have to stop being two-faced, and you do have to stop being immature, and you do have to stop being lonely because you don't know how to get along with another human being, when actuality, you should be coupling. You should be finding one person, because you're probably miserable and you're probably causing hurt and harm and trying to make other people miserable, right? Misery loves company. All I do is uninvite them and give them a word of worship. Let them know, well, Gigi Darling already talked about two-faced it. Oh, you're Christian? Well, don't you know the story over there in Peter? And they'll be like, no, I didn't hear about that. Well, give it to them in your own way, in your own delivery. Make it make sense to you, because I know it makes sense to me when I read it or read it or studied it. Now, the first 6 years of school was elementary school, and then 7th through 8th was middle school, public school, and then 9th through 12th, I went to Catholic school because my grandmother demanded it, because she was Catholic. So between 5 and 16, we went to Baptist church. And then after that, I was exposed to Catholic church. Now, before elementary, we went to a Catholic preschool. Well, my dad passed when I was 5. So that's why I went to public school. Had he lived when I became 10, I would have been a Catholic. So therefore, I'm not really turning on my religion, quoting fingers with in the air over here behind the screen, because I was never, you know, I didn't have my coming out or whatever they call it. See, I don't even know what it's called, child. Because had he lived, I probably would have communion. But my mother decided, you know, she was a widow. She didn't have to. But then my grandmother asked her, and she said, yes, she should go to Catholic high school in honor of her father. So that's when I was reintroduced to the Catholic faith, which was fine. You know, we went to mass and everything's not a big deal. But as I became an adult and I raised my children in the same way of freedom, you get to choose, and they have. So I'm never one to force my belief on anyone else. I always appreciate it, or I always let people know not to do that to me because I've chosen. And it works. And my soul is at peace. And my mind is open. I find a lot of people who are one religion are closed. You can be Catholic and be married to a Jewish person. You can be Jewish and married to a Hindu person. This is 2021. Just find love, find peace, find stability. Don't be two-faced. Don't talk about people behind their back. Don't be immature with adults. And try to seek knowledge. Try to seek what you need to behave. If you have a behavior, seek help that can fix it. A bad behavior, of course. Seek help. Don't tell anybody if you don't have to, but get the help that you need and know you'll be on the right path. Because somebody 2,000 years ago was rooting for you. Gigi Darling is rooting for you, but I'm not an enabler. I get to the point where I go, no. Get it together. Keep it 100. Be careful. Because karma, maybe that'll be the next subject. Karma gathers all of us, don't it? Thank you, Hearts of Gold, for this episode of A Word of Worship. I always wonder, do I want to call it episode or call it series, chapter, episode of A Word of Worship, because I really enjoy this topic. That was like smooth. It's like 45 minutes. But yeah, it was really smooth. I could talk about it all day, but now it's time for you to participate. Just please and thank you. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel after 5 days when I'm live. You can also chat with us. Let me know what you thought of the topic down below in the description. Not the description, Deirdre. In the comments. And I appreciate you. I will share this over on the community tab along with the playlist as always. And thank you so much for the words of encouragement from everyone. I think you guys are rocking and rolling with me. You are understanding what we're doing over here. And guess what? It's not that hard. We are class culture. Everyone is welcome. We do not exclude anyone. We don't do isms. Everyone is welcome here. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my golden heart. Until next time, hit all the reminders, and I will see you in a live video VV soon. Okay? Bye!